just a prime example of sometimes I just need to get up, put my shoes on, and go outside, see what happens. Don't have anything in mind, just if I get my shoes on and start jogging, that's a great day for me. So this is my lowest energy week of the month, and I have to kind of work with that. The biggest way that I can burn myself out is try to power through and do really hard, intense workouts, and then just get mad at myself when I don't do it and I'm not able to, and I feel even worse than I did at the beginning of the week. Today was not the case though, and I think the main factor that really helped me get through today was having that Peloton 30-minute guided run. So I had someone queuing everything up for me. I even did a little bit of interval running in there, which that was not even on my plate. Even if I would have felt my best today, I was just gonna go for a run. I was gonna do 2 miles, and I think I ended up going 4.5. I might have gone farther, to be honest, because I did a little bit of stretching beforehand, and then I waited until I got to a certain portion of the trail where I knew I was gonna be able to go out 15 minutes and then back 15 minutes and still have a little bit of area that I could do some stretches and do like the little ABCs for my hips and everything. But once I got in it, I was good. It was a whole mental thing for me today. Now that's not always the case. There are some days where I need to just do nothing or just go for a walk. Obviously, I feel amazing now. Did way more than I was expecting. And it's not like I pushed it. That's the thing. I just got into it and I was feeling good. Now, if it would have been the other way, I got into it and I was just struggling. I couldn't keep up the pace. I, kept looking down at the time or something like that. It felt like it was dragging and my body was just really sore. I totally would have stopped. I've done something else or just came back, did some stretching and called it a day. But yeah, it wasn't the case. Which is a great way to start my Monday workout. I'm sticking with this brand for right now. It works with the lemon and lime. So this one's gonna be super lemony. I just have the lemonade. Before I had the pink lemonade. It seems to be working. And I don't know, maybe it's a combination of I'm drinking one of these every day, like this whole thing. And I'm also drinking my 2 normal waters from this too. But I'm not getting cramps. My muscles still feel really good. Whether or not this is directly correlated to it, I don't know, but it tastes good and it's working for me right now. New week means I need to set up my new goals, and we are still a couple of weeks out from my first 5K race. So I have some time if I want to switch things around or add a couple of things. I'm getting really excited for it. Like everything is just going really, really well, especially after today where I just was not feeling like I was going to do anything. And now I'm here having finished over 30 minutes of interval running. Let's just stick with the same thing that I had last week, which was 4 days of running and 2 days of cross training. Actually, you know what? Since it is my low energy week, I really don't know what is going to happen. Let's just say goals of 3 days of running, 2 days of cross training. Saturday and Sunday, we'll kind of just see how things go. I do have Midsummer Celebration on Saturday with Get Ben's Farm and Muse 2320. So that whole day, I'm gonna be feeling good for that one, no matter what. But it's gonna be a whole day of festivities. So let's just do that. Okay. Obviously, because everything went so well today, I feel like I'm gonna do 4 days of running, and I'm gonna have my 2 days of cross training, maybe even 3 on Sunday. But again, I don't want to set myself up for feeling like crap at the end of the week because I don't reach my goals. So we're setting them super realistic. So I had a really difficult time sleeping last night. I couldn't get to sleep. The last time I looked at the clock, it said 10:30, which is pretty good for me. But then I woke up at 12:30 and just could not get back to bed. So instead of just laying there and staring at the ceiling, I went to the movie room, threw on some movies, crocheted a little bit until my alarm went off at 5 o'clock. You can imagine I had 0% excitement for working out this morning. but I was also restless at the same time. I wanted to go and do something, move my body a little bit. I knew it was not going to be my best run ever. I didn't even know if I was going to get it finished, but I did. What I'm learning is that it is vital for me to have these sort of guided runs whenever I'm just like feeling like this. It just helps to get me out of my head. I'm no longer listening to just like, oh, I'm tired, I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. Yeah, we know, Kayla, we know that you're tired, but you also wanted to go out too. So let's just do this, see how the rest of the day goes. Now I feel okay. I'm not gonna say I feel great. I definitely feel tired still. I'm gonna try to get most of my stuff done here within the next couple of hours. So the beginning part of my day is going to be very heavy work. So that way, when I do hit a wall, because I'm sure I will, that I can actually sit down and take a nap. I don't know if I'm actually going to though. It's almost worse if I take a nap during the day because then everything is totally off. And so when I do lay down for the night, my body thinks, okay, you just took a nap. Why are we in bed again? I'm just gonna go by how I'm feeling throughout the day. But I did the 20-minute guided run and I kind of messed it up a little bit. They do a great job of telling you where halfway point is. So if you want to run out and back, they'll be like, okay, here's halfway. If you're turning around, do it now. And I normally time it like 4 to 5 minutes and then turn around from the halfway point. So that way I can have my 5-minute cool down and then a little bit of stretching. I just wasn't paying attention, so I went a lot farther out. After I did my 5-minute cool down, I still had about 10 more minutes. I did a little bit more than I was expecting, but that last 10 minutes, I was just lightly jogging, and the last couple of blocks, I was just walking it in. Very proud of myself for actually getting up and going. This was definitely the hardest day so far. The fact that everything is laid out in that run, I don't even have to look at my phone. So the whole thing is audio. I just turn it on, put my phone in my bag, and then run. I'm not thinking about anything. Just having somebody else there, even through the headphones, saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let's go, hold my hand. Let's just finish this workout today. You got this, was super helpful for me. Kind of a busy day. There's a lot of things planned after 8 o'clock. So I knew that if I didn't do it this morning, it wasn't going to happen, which would totally have been fine if my body really was so sore and tired, which it's not sore. I just feel tired. Had a really hard time getting to sleep last night and then staying asleep again, just was not happening. I think I woke up at 11, 12:30, 1:32. Like it was pretty much on the hour. I was just waking up and going. So my sleep was garbage last night, and taking that all into consideration, I really had to be real with myself and say, okay, can we do this? Can I actually go and work out today, or do I need to take a day off? But I went through the Peloton app and I found that they have a 15-minute guided run, which I figured, you know what, I'll just get out there. Only 15 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, I'm still feeling super sluggish and tired and just like not able to get going. We'll be done. That's it. I did do my 10-minute warm-up, but I mean, that I pretty much do every day. Even when I go on my crochet walks, that's just an everyday thing. So I did the 10-minute warm-up, started going, and I was fine. There were a couple of intervals that I just didn't do from it. They were like, okay, we're going to take your running level from running 4 to level 6. An intense run is what they were wanting me to do at a couple points within it, and I wasn't able to. So I customized it to go with how I was feeling, and I was able to do the whole thing. I'm gonna finish doing a little bit of core work, and then I'm gonna call it good. Like I still feel like I can do that core work right now. It's literally just I'm tired. That's what it is. If it comes to the middle of the day and I'm still really tired, tomorrow is going to be 100% a rest day. We're just going to recover. Obviously, I need to get some sleep. I might wind down for the day a little bit sooner, crochet, watch a movie, and just rest for the rest of the evening. Just looking back on the week and how I even got here from thinking, okay, best case scenario, 3 days to comfortably running 5 days, obviously having these guided workouts has been a huge help to me. Yes, every morning I have woke up Monday through Friday, not wanting to go and work out, get up, do a run, anything like that. But it wasn't a struggle as hard as it normally would be. And what I mean by that is having the consistency, getting up at a certain time, and knowing that I'm really not going to have to do too much except for put my shoes on and get out and go. I don't have to set up the workout. I don't have to pick out the music. I don't have to figure out what I'm doing. Like, it's all done and ready. All I have to do is choose a class and start it. That's it. After I've done it, I felt really good. Well, not really good, but like better than I would have if I didn't do anything. Right now, I feel good and ready for the day. I am going to do a little bit more stretching. Even though I did that 10-minute cool down, it was a little bit more intense than I was expecting. Fully need to do some stretches, upper body stretches, and hip stretches too. And the week isn't even over. I mean, I have Saturday and Sunday to choose something to do now, which is kind of exciting. I like having the weekend to do something other than running, maybe go for a walk, bike ride. And tomorrow is the Fiber Festival. So whatever I do, it's going to have to be a little bit earlier. Was just ready to go, I guess. My alarm clock was set for 5:30, and at 5 o'clock I was up. Like, there was no going back to bed. So this is my second cup of coffee. A lot of things going on today since it is the midsummer celebration with Get Ben's Farm and Muse 2320 at the Keepsake Cidery, which is a little bit of a drive for me, and I still have to pack all my stuff, but I still want to get a solid workout in. So last night I was going through the Peloton app and I chose 3 different 20-minute workouts. I'm going to do a 10-minute warm-up, 10-minute cool down, and upper body workout of some sort. I chose 3 to give myself a couple of options this morning without being totally overwhelmed, because if you put 20-minute workout into the Peloton app, there are just so many that pop up. I went by not only the time, but also the music that I'm interested in. I'm feeling pretty good today. I could probably have done any workout. Like, I don't really need that extra boost. Not like the runs that I was doing where, 3 or 4 days I did the EDM run, because I just needed that extra momentum to get going. And I'm ready to go. I'm just a little bit short on time. I can always count on these 20-minute workouts to pack a punch and get going. Like, they don't mess around with these 20-minute videos. Just got back from the farmer's market, ended up doing a full 10-mile bike ride. Even though it was super hot and humid outside, I still feel really good. It was a fun bike ride. We made 2 stops. So we went 5 miles to the farmer's market, stopped, hung out there a little bit, had something to eat. I finally found kohlrabi, which is something that I love having this time of year. I think it's getting kind of late into the season for them too. But once I found the table, I got very excited and I ended up getting 20 things of kohlrabi and remembered, oh yeah, I have to bike with this back. Luckily, me and my partner both had a backpack, so we just crammed it full of this kohlrabi, because like, it is just the best. It's super crunchy, there's a lot of water in it, and after running, especially in this humidity, it's like my favorite. If you've never seen what it looks like before it's cut up, it's this. It normally has a bunch of the leaves on top. They're really big. It's part of the cabbage family, but they cut everything off on here and cleaned it up pretty well. So now I have a bunch of this to cut up. I'm not going to do it all at once though. I'm just gonna leave them whole like this, wash up the rest of them, put them in my fridge. I could probably have 2 every single day next week. But yeah, they are super crunchy. Then the last stop was a coffee shop. Obviously, we had to wrap up the week, which turned out to be a fantastic week. Like, everything all together, jump all the way back to Monday, and I was just worried about getting a couple of days in. I have something on here for every single day. This was definitely one of my favorite Sundays. Anytime I can ride my bike to the farmer's market, it's gonna be a good time. Oh, and I also got coffee there too. I had double coffee today. That one was an iced coffee, which it takes a lot for me to switch over from my regular hot latte to an iced latte. So that just tells you how humid it was today. Even though the kohlrabi was a little bit heavy, it ended up basically being a weighted bike ride on the way back because that wasn't the only thing that I got. So all of the kohlrabi, got some rhubarb, radishes, all of my favorite crunchy stuff to have as snacks. I just cut up pretty much all of the radishes, and the rhubarb is cut up and ready to go. Rhubarb I like to eat just by itself, and then also I use that pancakes, muffins, cookies, all that type of stuff. So I got a couple of bundles of those, tons of herbs, mint especially. I like making this NA mojito drink, just very refreshing, and it screams summer to me. That'll definitely be in some of my drinks for next week. Mint with a little bit of the lemonade stuff. I think that would be really good. Final recap of this week, way exceeded my expectations. Having those Peloton guided runs, incredibly helpful. Definitely will be doing more of those. I scrolled through a little bit as I was having coffee, saved a bunch of them for not just next week, but weeks after. That way, it just makes it a little bit easier for me. Like this week, I had 2 of them specifically that I really liked. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes. And I saved all 3 of those. And it's nice to have a little bit of variety, but also I liked the songs, the buildup of it. The interval one was really nice too. Having those kind of queued up and ready to go, especially for weeks like this when I'm just a little bit low on energy, but I still want to work out. Having it all ready to go, it's just gonna encourage me to go out and actually do my workout instead of thinking about it too long, and then I can run the risk of talking myself out of going on a run. With everything that's happened this week though, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling ready for this next week. So thanks for hanging out with me and tackling another week of my 5K training. We are coming up very quickly to my first 5K race, which is the end of June. If you have something that you are working towards, let me know in the comments below. For now, that is it. So thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video.